Hello everyone. In the last lesson, we were discussing about the reference point, frame of reference, and rest and motion. In this class, we are going to deal with mainly about the position coordinate as well as the displacement. What is that? Displacement. So just before discussing all these things, let's discuss about origin, unit, and sense of passage of time. So what is the meaning of this one? Just an example. Just imagine a car starting from rest. Okay, a car has started and is starting from rest. First of all, the driver may be applying the accelerator. So what will happen when the driver apply the accelerator? Definitely it will speed up. Maybe after some time the driver may be applying the brake. What will happen when the driver apply the brake? The car may slow down or speeding down, and maybe after some time the car come to rest. So how to describe this type of motion? There are many examples are there like this. How we can describe this type of motion? So in order to describe this type of motion, it is necessary to choose a particular instant of time as origin, right? Take it as a origin. Now definitely we require the unit of time also. Usually we are using second. If the time interval is more, we may use the minute or hour also can be used. So we are now discussing about the choice of zero time, the origin. The instant of time is called what? Origin. So we are choosing this choice of zero time. It is arbitrary, or it depends upon what? Our convenience. We can take any point as the zero time. Events which takes place before the zero time can be considered or can be assigned as negative. Same way, the events which takes place after the zero time can be assigned as positive. So what is the meaning? So we can say that the time in this example may be 0 or positive, or it can also be negative. Now let's discuss about the origin, unit, and the direction for position measurement. The direction for position measurement. So consider an object is traveling in a straight line. Okay, an object is traveling in a straight line. Having length, you can say it as L, starting from here. So in order to explain this type of linear motion or a straight line motion, first of all, we should take a common reference point, or we can say it as a common origin in order to explain or to describe this type of motion. So first of all, we will be taking a common point as a reference point O, because we are going to deal with now position coordinate. So we require a reference point. So we have taken it as O. Now for the convenience, we can take O, maybe towards right I can take it as 100 meter, can consider it as 200 meter, 300 meter, etc. Towards left, I can write it as minus 100 meter, minus 200 meter, and minus 300 meter, etc. So what we have taken here, in order to explain the linear motion, first of all we have choose one common origin, and we can consider it as reference points. That is, we have already discussed about. So if this is the reference point, towards the right can be considered as positive value. Towards the right can be considered as all the values are positive, and towards the left can be considered as negative value. Now you just imagine if you are taking the linear motion in a straight line. So just I am drawing here, if you consider this in a straight line. Here also we should take it as a common origin or a reference point in order to explain or in order to describe the position of the object while it is traveling. So upward can be taken as positive values, and of course you can take it as downward can be taken as negative value. And the O is treated as the origin or the reference point. So now we have taken O as the origin or the reference point. Just imagine after some time, I'm marking it as the time t, the object is reached here. Object is reached here. Say it as the position P. What is the position coordinate at this point P? What is the time interval here? T. So I can assign here x in bracket t. So we can say it as x of t is a function of time. Position with respect to time. What is the position coordinate now? From the origin plus 200. So we can write it as x of t can be considered as plus 200. So always remember, position coordinates we are taking from what? The origin. So origin is very important one in this case. Now just imagine maybe after some time you can also consider this as a time t dash in this direction. I can write here x of t dash can be considered as, if this is the origin, we can consider minus 200, minus 100, minus 200 and minus 300. So we can take it as minus 300. So what we have proved here? The position coordinate or simply the position can be either positive or 0. If you are taking the origin, definitely position becomes 0, and it also can be taken as negative. So position coordinate can be positive, negative or 0. Clear? Now let's differentiate what is the distance traveled by the body and what is meant by displacement. Just imagine an object is started from here. Say it as the point A. So object is starting from the point A. And imagine this is now traveling in different direction. So definitely this is not a one-dimensional motion. Different direction. And just imagine it is reached at the point B. Reached at the point B. So question is here, what is the distance traveled by the body from A to B? So what is the distance traveled by the body? The distance traveled by the body is the actual path covered by the object. Actual path covered by the object. So definitely it is a positive quantity. It is a positive quantity. In this case, what is the displacement? Where what is meant by displacement? It is the straight distance between initial and final position. So straight distance means what? It is a very shortest distance. So you can mark it here, A to B, if it is a shortest, definitely it will become a straight line. So A to B is the shortest distance and this distance is called what? Displacement. So you can see here, this is the actual path covered, that is the distance traveled by the body, where A to B, the shortest distance is termed as what? Displacement. So one thing you can see here, for the displacement, there will be a direction will be there. There will be a direction. So we can mark it as from A to B, there will be a direction. Clear? So once again, what is the differentiation between the distance traveled and displacement? Distance is the actual path covered by the body, where the displacement is the shortest distance between initial and final position. Now you just imagine a body is starting from the point A and it is traveling in a straight line and reached at the point B. What is the distance it traveled and what is the displacement of this movement? What is the displacement between the positions? In this example, the distance traveled as well as the displacement both are equal. What is the displacement here? Displacement can be defined as it is a final position minus initial position. Final position minus initial position. So in order to explain this one, there must be an origin. So consider this as the origin. The position coordinate at A is OA. Position coordinate of B is OB. So what is the displacement here? The displacement is equal to final position coordinate minus initial position coordinate. You will get what? The displacement. Okay, so for a comparison, once again we can say that distance is the actual path covered, where the displacement is the shortest distance between initial and final position. Distance is always positive, but the displacement can be positive, negative, or it may be zero also. It may be zero. So we'll discuss in one more example. If we discuss here, one object is started from the point A here. It is now traveling in this distance, this much distance, in a circular path. Just imagine after some time it is reached at the same point here at A. What is the distance it travels? We can say the distance traveled by the body is the circumference of this circle. At the same time, what is the displacement? Displacement is what? Final position minus initial position. Here initial as well as the final position both are same. So what is the displacement in this case? 0. Displacement is here 0. That means the initial point from where it is started, the body is reached in the same point. Definitely we can say that what? Displacement is 0. So what we have proved here, displacement can be positive, negative or 0, where the distance can be only what? Positive quantity. So in order to explain the displacement in straight line motion, just imagine a body is traveling in a straight line. If a body is traveling in a straight line, in order to explain the linear motion, first of all, we will be choosing a common point as the origin. So in order to explain this linear motion, just to consider towards the right side of the origin can be taken as or can be treated as positive value. So I am writing here the position or the distance traveled here 100 meter, and here it is 200 meter, definitely this positive value, again 300 meter, etc. Towards the left of this origin O can be treated as minus 100 meter, minus 200 meter, minus 300 meter, etc. So this is the origin. I am marking it as the position x0, that is origin. And this point can be considered as A, and this point can be considered as B, and this point can be considered as C, and maybe towards left side this point can be considered as D. Okay. Now imagine the object is now traveling towards the right. Initially the object was at A. Now the body is traveling and reached at the point B. Question: what is the displacement? What is the displacement? So it is traveling from, so position I am writing here, XAB. Displacement of AB. What is the displacement of AB? Can write it as XAB. XAB is equal to XB minus XA. What is the displacement we have already discussed here? Final position minus initial position. Position coordinate will be always taking from what point? The common origin. So we can write here XAB is equal to, what is the final position from the origin? You can see here 100, 200, 300. Final position in the sense is moving from A to B. That is written the A to B. So we can write here plus 300 minus, what is XA now? 100. So what is the displacement here? It become 200 meter. 200 meter. Our body is traveling from B to A. Body is traveling from B to A. So what we can write here? The displacement XBA. So body is traveling from B to A. From here B to A. Formula: final position minus initial position. So we can write here XA, this is the final, is coming from B to A. XA minus XB. What is XA here? XA from the origin 100 meter. So we can write here 100 minus, what is XB here? From the origin it is 300 meter. So we can write here 300 meter. So what is the final answer? The displacement BA is equal to what? Minus 200 meter. Minus 200 meter. So just check these two answers. A to B, if the body is traveling, the displacement is given the 200 meter. If it is with respect to the common origin, right? And if it is traveling from B to A, you see the displacement become what? Negative. So what is the meaning here? The displacement may be either positive or negative. Now imagine the body is starting from the position A and reached at the position B. And again it reached at the position A, come back to the position A. What is the displacement? Initial position as well as the final position is same. So what is the displacement? Is equal to 0. That means the displacement can be either positive or it can be negative or it can be what in this example 0. But what about the distance traveled? Distance traveled is always which quantity? Positive quantity. Now one more example we just consider. The body started from the position A. What is the position coordinate at point A? That is 100 meter is the position coordinate. Now it is traveling from A to B and from B to D. A to B and B to D. So in this case, what is the initial position? Of course, we can say that it is A. What is the final position? At the point D. If so, what is the displacement AD? We can write here the displacement XAD, right? A to D, because starting from A. We can write here XD minus XA. The position at D minus, this is the final position, this is the initial position, XD minus XA. So what is the XD here? From the common origin O, that is minus 300 meter minus, what is XA here? From the common origin, it is 100. So what is the final answer here? Minus 400 meter. Minus 400 meter. You see this one? Leave the plus and minus. What is the distance between A and D here now? This is 100, this is 100, this is 100, this is 100. So what is the total distance here now? 400. But this is a displacement. So definitely there must be a direction must be there. So towards the left. So we can see here it is towards the left. So the answer is given the word minus 400. If you see the magnitude only, the reading will be what? 400 meter is the displacement between initial position and final position. So you can take any example in this case. So it may be, what we are proving here, displacement can be positive, negative or 0. So let me conclude here. What is the main difference between distance and displacement? Distance is always a positive quantity. Displacement is either positive, negative or it may be 0. Next point is that distance is a scalar quantity and displacement is a vector quantity because both magnitude and direction is there. Next point, distance means the actual path covered by the object, where the displacement means what? It is the shortest distance between initial and final position. It is independent of the path covered. Displacement doesn't change when we are changing the common origin. Why? If you are changing the common origin, the position coordinate also changes by same extent. Displacement doesn't change with respect to the change in origin. So I hope it is clear what is the main difference between distance and displacement. Now let's discuss one simple problem in order to calculate the distance and displacement of the body traveled. So let's read this problem now here. A particle describe a circle of radius r. What are the displacement and distance traveled when the particle describes, first one 90 degree, 180 degree, 360 degree and 60 degree. So let's do this problem here. So now let's discuss the first one here. The particle describe the circular motion. So let me draw a circle here. Now we have to calculate the distance traveled and the displacement. This is the initial position. So this is the origin O, and O to A is the radius R. Now the object is reached at the point B. Exactly, it is making an angle 90 degree. What is the angle here? 90 degree. So what is the distance traveled by the body here? The distance traveled is equal to the arc AB. What is that? Arc AB. So you can calculate here. Arc AB is the 1/4 of the circumference. What is the circumference? Is equal to 2 pi r. 2 pi r. So you will be getting the answer as pi r divided by 2. Pi r divided by 2. Next question is here, what is the displacement? What is the displacement? What is the meaning of displacement? It is the shortest distance between initial and final position. Here this is the initial position and this is the final position. If you draw a short straight distance, this AB is the displacement. How to calculate the displacement AB here? O to A is R, O to B is also R. So what is the, can we use the Pythagoras theorem here? Yes. So what is the hypotenuse? That is the displacement AB is equal to, what is the formula become? If this is X, we can write here root of R square plus R square. That is equal to what? Root 2 into R. Just use the Pythagoras theorem. So we have calculated here distance and displacement. Now let's do the next section. Same question. Object describe circular motion. Just imagine the body is now start from A and it is now at the point B. This is the origin. This is the radius R. This is also radius R. What is the angle between, if you take this is angle what? 180 degree. Second question is talking about 180 degree. So this is making what? 180 degree. What is the distance now? Simply what is meant by distance? You can calculate simply here. Distance means what? Arc AB. Arc AB means 1/2 into this total circumference is equal to what? 2 pi r. So we got the answer as pi r is the answer. Now what is the displacement? What is the displacement? Displacement, how you can calculate here? It is the distance between, the short distance between what? A and B. What is the A and B distance? O to A R, O to B is also R. So what is the displacement is here? The displacement is equal to 2R. Next one is the question number 3 is the object covers an angle of 360 degree. What is a 360 degree means? This is the starting point. If it started and reached here 90 degree, 180 degree, 270 degree and reached here 360 degree. That means what is the distance it traveled? What is the distance it traveled? Distance traveled is equal to the circumference itself. That is equal to 2 pi r. What is the displacement? You see what is the displacement in this example? Displacement is equal to 0. Displacement is equal to 0. Why? The initial position as well as the final position with respect to common origin is same. So displacement is equal to 0. And the last portion, again the particle describe a circular motion. It making 60 degree. It making an angle of 60 degree. Just imagine this is a position A. This is the origin O. It is now reached not exactly 90. It making an angle of 60 degree. Right? So this is the angle 60 degree. So definitely you can say this is also 60 and this is also 60 degree. That means this is an what? Equilateral triangle. What is that? Equilateral triangle. That means this is the radius r. So this also must be radius r, and this straight distance may be considered as A to B is also radius r. So what is the, in this example, what is the displacement? Displacement is equal to r itself. Displacement is equal to r itself. Now what is the distance it traveled? What is the distance? If the total angle is equal to 360 degree, right? Now this is angle is 60 degree. So we can write it as 1 by 6th of circumference is what? 2 pi r. 2 pi r. So what is answer become? 2 pi r divided by 6. 2 pi r divided by 6. So here this is not small letter r, we are taking it as capital letter R in this example. We were discussing about this example, not explain what is meant by displacement. This is not a straight line motion. If it is a straight line motion, we can easily calculate by the final position coordinate minus initial position coordinate. I hope it is clear, the displacement and the distance traveled by the body. Thank you all of you.